We turn now to an ABC News exclusive involving former President Trump and nuclear secrets. Sources telling ABC News an Australian billionaire who was friends with Trump has told special counsel Jack Smith's team that the former president shared potentially sensitive information about America's nuclear submarines while at Mar-a-Lago and after Donald Trump left the White House. ABC News learning that that billionaire allegedly then shared those U.S. nuclear secrets with dozens of others, including foreign officials, even his own employees. Here's Jonathan Karl.
An Australian billionaire and member of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago club has told special counsel Jack Smith's team that the former president told him potentially sensitive information about the capabilities of America's nuclear submarines. Sources familiar with the matter tell ABC News. The alleged disclosure took place at Mar-a-Lago in April 2021, months after Trump left the White House. The billionaire, Anthony Pratt of U.S.-based Pratt Industries, then shared the information with scores of others, including more than a dozen foreign officials, several of his own employees, and a handful of journalists, according to the sources familiar with the matter. Pratt has been close to Trump for years.
Anthony is one of the most successful men in the world, perhaps Australia's most successful man, as they say.
According to sources, Pratt told investigators that when Trump told him the sensitive information, the former president was leaning towards him, as if to be discreet, allegedly sharing two critical pieces of information about U.S. nuclear subs: the supposed exact number of nuclear warheads they routinely carry, and exactly how close they supposedly can get to a Russian submarine without being detected. The specific capabilities of America's nuclear submarines is a tightly guarded national security secret. Sources tell ABC News that no sooner had Trump shared the information with Pratt, the Australian billionaire started telling other people. Those sources tell ABC that one of Trump's former employees at Mar-a-Lago told investigators that minutes after Trump spoke to Pratt, he heard the Australian telling someone else what Trump had told him. In all, Pratt described what the former president had told him in emails and in conversations with at least 45 others, including 6 journalists, 11 of his company's employees, 10 Australian officials, and 3 former Australian prime ministers, the sources told ABC News. The potential disclosure was uncovered as part of the investigation into Trump's alleged mishandling of classified documents, the sources told ABC News. But there is no indication that Trump showed the Australian any of those classified documents. It's unclear if the information Trump allegedly shared with Pratt was accurate, but ABC News was told the investigators asked Pratt not to repeat it, suggesting it was too sensitive to share. Although there is no indication that this involved classified documents, it gets to how Trump treated sensitive military secrets. And an indication of how Jack Smith sees this, his investigators have spoken to that Australian billionaire at least twice. Tonight, there is no comment from Donald Trump or from that billionaire, Anthony Pratt. David?
Jonathan Karl and our investigative team working this story. John, thanks as always. Amid the chaos on Capitol Hill, meanwhile, the Speaker of the House, of course, ousted for the first time in history. The other headline tonight involving former President Trump. Just a short time ago, the former president saying he would accept the role of Speaker of the House for a short period. Let's get right to Mary Bruce. She's standing by live tonight. Mary, it might surprise some to learn that you don't actually have to be a member of Congress to be Speaker of the House. Is this a real possibility, and where does the real race for Speaker stand tonight?
Well, David, right now the race for Speaker is between 2 top House Republicans, Steve Scalise and Jim Jordan. But tonight, Donald Trump just telling Fox News that if the party isn't able to coalesce around a candidate, he would be willing to serve as Speaker for a short term as a, quote, unifier for the party, saying, I'm not doing it because I want to. I will do it if necessary, should they not be able to make their decision. Now, while we have seen a handful of members float Trump's name, tonight senior GOP leadership aides are downplaying the possibility and the likelihood that the conference would seriously consider Donald Trump as Speaker, even on an interim basis. Even Jim Jordan, a top Trump ally, says Trump should be president. But the bottom line, given Trump's hold on the party, even this offer could complicate matters and make the path to a permanent Speaker more difficult, David.
All right, Mary Bruce with us live tonight. Mary, thanks.